Assalamu alaikum. Today I would like to talk about a very interesting topic. One of my friends asked me that how to conduct a systematic literature review without access to a paid database because his university doesn't have any access to the databases like Scopus, Web of Science. So how can we conduct a systematic literature search without having any access to the paid database? So this is really a common problem to many researchers, especially the early career researcher like me. So they are facing this kind of challenge. So the answer is yes. It's possible to conduct a systematic literature review without having any access to the database, but this is not the first option. The first option, what we need to do, we have to collaborate. We have to collaborate with those people who have the access with the database. Because to maintain a comprehensive research, it's really important to go through all the databases to know about the current trend of the research. And the second thing, what we can do, we can go through the Google Scholar. The Google Scholar is actually, it's not usually a database, you can say it as a search engine. So the Google Scholar has a massive coverage, very accessible. And the second thing is there is one problem with Google Scholar. It's about when you will search through some uh, keywords like your research keyword, there is the issue. You will find a lot of papers like 50,000, 8,000, 10,000. So that's actually one limitation. If you go through the database search in Scopus, there is many way to limit the paper number to narrow it down. But in Google Scholar, there is, you can't do that. But still, you can search the keywords, and after searching the keywords, you will gonna find uh, so many literature there, and after that you will read those articles, and you will read the title and the abstract, and after that you will select it for your literature review. And after Google Scholar, there is another free accessible database called PubMed, but for engineering or other aspect of the students, they, it's not actually will be useful for them because it's mostly contain the biomedical or health sciences. And another really good one I have found, it's called Directory of Open Access Journal, DOAJ. So this one is really useful. By using this, you can search some open access journal. So some people also search through other search engine, and after that say they are using the Sci-Hub. But in Sci-Hub there is some critical issue because the it's not actually legal to use the Sci-Hub in the scientific community. So this is some option you can use. And yes, after searching through the Google Scholar or other open access databases, also need to mention about you also need to mention about the limitation that you don't have the open database access. So because you don't have any open access to the databases, what you have did or what you have done is went through some free accessible databases. So this is number one. And number two, you will get a lot of uh, journal articles. So what you have to do first, you have to make a reference manager. You have to use a reference manager. So in reference manager, I personally use the Gitaro. In Gitaro, there is a DOI number. So in DOI number, you just copy the DOI number and paste it to the Gitaro. It will make it easy for you to do the reference. So by using this strategy, you can make a systematic literature review without using any databases. And another thing you can do is there is one way uh, I forgot to mention. that you must have to use a search methodology like Prisma or Pico. I personally use Prisma for searching. So you have to search for that to make a systematic literature review. So you have just extract the data from those databases after full text screening. So by using this method, using the Google Scholar and DOAJ, you can completely make a systematic literature review, but don't forget to mention your limitation. Thank you. Thank you everyone. I think I am trying to make some videos about this topic. Inshallah, I will try to continue this. I think day by day it will be much more better. Inshallah. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.